Hello, Diecast fans, and welcome to another brand new episode of Jim's Magnificent Miniature Motor Cars. Now, it's not at all obvious because new episodes have been dropping pretty consistently, but as of recording, I've been going through a bit of a dry spell. In fact, the one thing I was looking forward to in the last couple of days was unboxing a couple of repaints. I mean, not that I don't like repaints, depending on the car. But, I was hoping to bring you guys something new and fresh. And lo and behold, I walked into a department store today and found a virtual treasure trove of 2022 edition Matchboxes. I mean, this is fantastic. And this is the first of the three. Okay, so I am now unboxing a 2020 Land Rover Defender 90. This is something that's been on my radar for quite a while. It actually launched last year, I think, as a 2021 model, but I never saw it. It launched, I think, in green. But yeah, nope. It never showed up on the shores. But fortunately, this repaint, this 2022 repaint, it's right here in my hands. So without any further ado, let's get to the unboxing. It is it's a pretty handsome car. I mean, credit for that also goes to Land Rover because the actual car is quite a bit of a looker itself. But in my humble opinion, Matchbox has done a pretty good job replicating it. I mean, for reference, here's a pic of the real vehicle. Okay. Now, if I were to be completely honest, I'm not entirely sold on this. Well, basically on this plastic top, which is it's basically one big plastic piece integrating the windows, the windshield, and the roof. Of course, in the name of saving money. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this plastic piece is very much like the piece they used for the Honda E, meaning it's not quite opaque. It's not fully opaque. In fact, if I look hard enough, I'm sure I can see an interior here. But it's so freaking dark that except for under the most optimal light, you will not see anything. Okay, so I am not a big fan of this particular plastic that Matchbox uses because it just feels silly. I mean, in the case of the Honda E, for example, there was an actual interior. There is an actual interior in the car, but you can barely see it except under the best possible lighting. You know, I mean, if the idea is to conceal the interior because there isn't any, I get the penny pinching logic there, even if I don't agree with it. But here, you have an actual interior that could, in theory, be seen. So why make it so darn hard to see? I do not understand the logic of Matchbox behind creating this kind of plastic. Anyway, other than that, I think it's a good looking car. It's a really good looking car. I mean, considering we're talking about a $3 car. Tarmac Works, as I understand it, has their own like $7 or $8 version, which based on the pictures I've seen online looks pretty darn cool. But for now, I'm entirely happy with this. Looks really nice, except again for this plastic top, of which I am not a fan. Okay. And pros and cons considered, I am giving this a let's get a good look at it before we give our final score here. Yeah, I think I can be happy with giving this an 8. Yes, that is about how much I will penalize Matchbox for this ridiculous top. I'm going to check this out again tomorrow, during daylight to see if I can in fact see into the cabin. But with or without actually seeing the cabin, I'm pretty firm in my score. It's an 8. It's a decent enough casting, a strong enough casting. But yeah, I would have much preferred a visible interior. All right, and that's it for this unboxing. I hope you guys liked it. And for those of you who just got here, well, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider giving me a like and a subscribe and hit that notification bell.